What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hugh Guyver. Bored? Don't know what to do? I can fix that. This right here is what we call a toothpick launcher. And I'm going to teach you how to make one. 2 rubber bands, a clothespin, and toothpicks. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is twist this apart. Now, take one of these notches right here, and we're going to get a little slit down in there. Of course, I'm using my Swiss Army knife. See the little notch here? I do recommend squeezing these together to keep them tight, like this. There we go. Until you hear it click. Just like that. What we need to do now is we need to draw a line from here to here and up around. Just like that. Now kids, have an adult do this. Adults, figure it out. Or you could just break the thing completely. Make sure you always have backups. It pops out. And then I just kind of chisel it down with my knife there, like that. Make it nice and smooth. There. Next part, done. Now on the same piece, you want to make a line down the middle. For me, I'm using my file.
Discard! Discard! Discard!
You want it to move freely, like that. Let's put it together. Fairy dust. Now let's put this thing together. Gotta prime it, which you just pull back until it clicks.
I would give her the dates for July and August. So she
Will.
Because if somebody else puts it in, somebody was before you.
See, the notch is different. So I made this one bigger. Other than that, you guys enjoy your toothpick launcher. Y'all have a great day. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hugh Guyver. Probably trying to figure out what you can do with the kids this summer. You know, have some fun with them. I can fix that. On this episode, we are making a comeback can. Get your head out of the gutter. It's basic stuff. You need some type of can, rubber band, paper clips. Yes, they're pink. Don't worry about it. And a weight. I just grabbed a socket. To be precise, it's a 16mm socket. Why you need to know that? No idea. Let's go ahead and get into it. a Swiss Army knife. What we got to do is we got to poke a hole in here and here. I didn't get it right in the middle, but that doesn't matter. Next thing, we're going to take our weight, we'll take the rubber band, and we're going to cut the rubber band in half. Run this into your weight. Like that. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to take these and tie these back up. I know, it makes no sense, but trust me, it'll make sense in the end. Get that nice and tight. Like that. There we go. So, now what we want to do is this is going to be hard because this hole is small, so we're going to open this hole up a little bit because this rubber band's kind of thick. So let's go ahead and open this hole up some more. There we go, that should work. This one will be easier to do than this one here. Alright, so we're going to put the weight inside of here. So technically you're supposed to roll this and it's supposed to come back to you. So there's not enough tension, so I'm going to shorten this rubber band up some and then I'm going to put it back together and we'll see if this works or not. Try that. We have more tension now. After all the struggling, I got it. So, let's go see if this works. Alright, test one. Nope. So, didn't work out the way I wanted to. So we're going to exchange this for two of these. Because I don't give up. Hugh Guyver does not give up. Let's get to it. We're going to take these, try to get them towards the middle. And I'm going to take these two and just tie them so it stays right there. Give them a nice little tug there. So technically the way this should work is as this spins, it'll create tension and come back. Theoretically. Now, instead of the other paper clip, I'm going to tie this because I need the tension as tight as possible. Got our tension. There we go. So you might not need 2 paper clips. So let's go see if this thing works. So let's see if it works.
You were telling me last night, I mean, she doesn't help anybody. She cares about herself. I mean, she goes on PTO, and then sometimes she'll.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Mondays and Fridays, you know, which they're office days, and that's when she
It works. Thank you guys for watching. This was fun to make. You guys can enjoy this with anybody. Little side project. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want more, hit the subscribe button. You all have a great day. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hugh Guyver. Probably wondering what this stuff is behind me. Charcoal, lighter fluid, aluminum foil, tongs, and a lighter. But what you don't see is a grill. Of course, I forgot my portable grill. Remembered all the essentials. It's not the grill. I can fix that. Now the first thing we're going to have to do is find something that we can put the charcoal on. Well, I have 2 pizza pans. One we're going to use for the grate to cook on. The other, we're going to wrap this in tin foil. This is for the charcoal, all right? But can't just lay this over top of this, right? So we got to find something to make it higher. Let's go do that. So I'm going to go ahead and walk back here. I got a wood pile back here that I can use. I'm going to grab some wood, but you can use anything. Doesn't matter what. You can use stones. As long as it's over top the charcoal, you should be fine. So let's go get this wood real quick. All right, so I'm at the wood pile. Now I'm just going to use sticks that you would find like laying around. So let's just go ahead and grab. Maybe not that one. Let's just grab these 2. Now I've got my wood. Now, I'm not going to use a lot of charcoal because I don't want to waste a bunch of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the charcoal on the tin foil. Just do a couple, just for demonstration purposes. Just a few, because I'm not cooking anything right now. But we'll just go ahead and start with this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to light the charcoal. Just put a little bit on here. Just make sure everything's out of the way. Like that. Now be careful doing this. Kids, don't do this. Let your parents do this, or your older siblings. Don't do this. Just gotta get it started. There we go. All right. Now our charcoal's lit. Now you let this burn down, turn white, ashy, you know, kind of like that. Now the heat's not going to be exactly the way you want it because of the being open like this. So the more charcoal, the better. But just try to keep an eye on your stuff when you're cooking it. And I'll show you when this burns down, I'll rearrange it and then put the pieces of wood down. And I'll show you how I'm going to prop this up. I'm going to go ahead and spread these out a little bit. They're starting to get white there. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get this going to show you guys how to prop this up. So what you do, you take your pieces of wood, lay it down, and all you really need is enough so you can cook right there on that charcoal. That's it. Simple fix, right? Guys, enjoy the summer. Enjoy grilling season. Don't forget your grill. In case you did, here you go. Guys have been fantastic. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Y'all have a great day. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Hugh Guyver, the show where we take movie magic and make it actually happen. You know, for instance, the older series, MacGyver. One of my favorites growing up, of course. Or even the new generation with Lucas Till. I've always wondered if you could literally take movie stuff and make it real. Or, for the simple fact, would it work? Like on this episode, we're going to do, I call them halo glasses, but they are literally infrared blocking glasses. Like in this episode with Lucas Till. Da-na-na. Will it work? Don't know. But that's what we're here to find out. I'm going to build this to see if it will actually work. And if it doesn't, well, then we know. Be patient, and let's go ahead and get started. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Enjoy. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this apart. I already had that ready to go. But now we've got two of these. Look at that. Now let's take that off. so be careful. So we're going to wrap one wire around one and another wire around the other. Now, you're supposed to tape this to the battery, but I'm going to go ahead and get the other one ready since it's smaller. It's going to take me a minute, so I'll be right back. Now, do you see the different sizes? This one will put off more, this one will put off less. So if this actually works, you should see the difference. So let's go ahead and put the battery on it and put the glasses together. Now, I actually don't have any security cameras around me or anything that has a really infrared in it besides that night vision camera. So I talked to my boss and he wants to see if they work. So I'm going to take these to work tomorrow and we'll find out if these actually work or not. So I just slowly walk back into the warehouse and I just wave my arms around so you guys can see I'm not wearing the glasses. This is what it looks like when I put the glasses on, and I look more like an alien than I do anything else. So I didn't like the outcome, wasn't bright enough, wasn't what I was looking for. So I went ahead and amped it up. Bought these super bright LEDs off Amazon and 4 AA batteries. This is the outcome. This is what they look like now. Those are the super bright LEDs right in there, the red spots that you see. Now this is what it looks like. 3, 2, 1. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. This actually worked. I'm actually super excited about this. I built this from scratch and it is just amazing. Thank you everybody for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. You guys have been fantastic. You all have a great day.